So here we are at 6 a.m. in the morning, waiting for our tour in Santiago, and that's our tour. So it's an all-day tour. They had us meet here at 6. Of course, these people were all ahead of us. And I bet we don't leave for half an hour. But the tour is best of San Antonio, Santiago, and Vina del Mar. And I think it was $150 each. Well, we're getting off the ship and going on a tour to Santiago, Chile. Not sure whether this is San Antonio or... Yeah, it's San Antonio. It's not Valparaiso. But we're getting on a tour bus. It's going to be gone all day on tour. So there's the ship. We got on a big bus and drove to right here. And then we got off the big bus. Hi! And we came through this building where they're going to x-ray our luggage. Toilets, Janet, exit.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
How are you? Pretty good, and you? Great, thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
And back on the bus. 4. Cuatro. Gracias.
Now he's going to take your tickets.
So the sun's coming up now. Remember, we met in the theater at 6 a.m. It's now 7:20. So we're in the Casablanca Valley, and it's a home of white wines in Chile. There's a lot of wineries producing white wine grapes. So we're in the Casablanca Valley, and it looks just like parts of California. And we got oleanders here, and that's a fruit tree somebody planted. But we're making a pit stop for the bathroom. You can see that sign there. It says Santiago that way, Valparaiso that way, and Ruta del Vinā on the brown side. I guess we're officially in Santiago now. There's
every time larger and
several
larger.
tall buildings.
And today, I would say the other parts of Santiago, the
Also several not tall
they no
buildings.
longer live in rings. So
now we're in the city. Tall buildings all around. KFC and Subway there.
Chileans. What do Chileans do with these apartments? They rent them to immigrants. Okay, normal apartments here.
Look at that place.
On the right-hand side, this is the central station of Chile. This is the train station. And this station was designed by Mr. Gustav Eiffel.
We've been driving through town about 10 minutes or so. There's a park, I guess.
In front of us, this is O'Higgins Park.
Well, we've been driving around in circles for about 15 minutes. I think our driver and or our guide are lost. But it says now they're going the right way. So we got off our MD bus, and we're going to take a little stroll to the Presidential Palace, which is a few blocks. We tried to park near it, and the policeman said no. So we're in downtown Santiago, Chile. So our group is over there. We're over here in the park. I guess that's the Presidential Palace from the back.
To see the front side of La Moneda, I think it's better to walk in this direction. It will go around the front and then we'll come back out on the other side, okay?
What he said.
Let's go in this direction.
Well, there it is.
Justice and human rights.
But this is the back. The front is around the other side. But our sidewalk is blocked on this side. Hey, there's another tour group and another tour group. That's a government buildings, it would appear. So all these flags are the same. They're the flag of Chile. The white star on the blue background and then the red and white stripe. Some people say it looks a lot like the flag of Texas. Man, those guys are fancy. Came down the street, and now we're in the front of the presidential palace.
They're promoting people to leave the car home and to use alternative means of transportation. So that's going on little by little.
Guess we're not going up to it though.
Flag up here, the Texas flag. I'm sorry, the Chilean flag.
There's the flag. So there's the palace, and there's these weird birds. They're not pigeons. And that's the sound they make. So on that elevator it says Centro Cultural La Moneda, which it says in big letters right there on the glass. We're heading back to the bus by going around the outside there. Oh, I see. It is a big building. I didn't realize how big it was. This is the Supreme Court of Chile.
The court martial of the military, all in one building. And on your left-hand side, the mercenary church of the Church of the Mercenaries.
It's got graffiti all over the front.
Not the mercenaries.
There's the Mr. Jeff store in Santiago, next to the Salon Unisex. Of course, nothing's open today because it's Sunday. Not even Mr. Jeff.
The metro, that's our subway. We have a very good subway system in Santiago with at least 6 lines that cover the majority of the huge area that this metropolis covers.
So we're off the bus again in the Plaza de Armas. And there's an STGO sign here. STGO, Santiago, Janet says. And then these are historical buildings. And they're all gray. Well, there's a couple that aren't.
But I've never really.
If I had a free hand, I would catch one. But I don't. So we're going to walk over to this cathedral. And inside, I suppose.
I see. It is.
And the police have a van here. Because they expect trouble. I guess. We're going in or not? So that right there, Correa Central, used to be the governor's house. You can pick up one of these here if you're looking. Shopping for one. And try to mark 536. It's Sunday, so there's church. TV monitors all over. Look at the ceiling in here. pretty big church. Back out on the street, in the park. So Plaza de Armas was back there. We're back on the bus. Our guide says we're headed to get lunch.
This is a palace that used to belong to another of the very wealthy families that used to live originally in the first ring, remember, right next to the Plaza of Arms.
So this is the central market in Santiago. And it'd be cool if we could walk around there, huh?
This is Central Market. This building was brought in from England in the middle of the 1800s. How can you bring a building from another country? Well, it's piece by piece. That's correct.
So we're somewhere else in Santiago. We're going to cross the street to eat lunch in that castle. Rio Forestal. And I guess we just walk in. Well, we've been sitting in the restaurant for half an hour. They gave us pisco, which tastes like a melted down margarita maybe. And they gave us red wine, and I'm not sure what it is. He told me, but I didn't understand him. And now we have soup, our first course. And it's pumpkin, I believe. So they gave us some pisco, they gave us red or white wine, and some fish with rice and vegetables. And I forgot to record that because I had too much pisco. So it's cold, whatever it is. I guess it's that stuff. I want to call it pudding, but I know that's not the right word. So the word I was looking for was custard. Janet says custard. The custard was the best thing. And then right as soon as I finished my custard, they brought me this coffee. So as we came out from our lunch, there's a big line to get in. Well, not a big line, but a line. That's kind of weird, right? Lunch was okay. I'm going to give it an okay. We did have pisco, which we'd never had, and Chilean red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon it was, which I don't know if I've had. And the dessert was good. The fish was okay. The rice was okay. Heavy on the butter. So there's the restaurant, Castillo Forestal. And right outside is this big statue. And they're having a ciclovia here or something. You know, bicycles, they got the roads blocked off. And lots of people on bikes. And this is like a water station. And a siren. I'm not sure why. Ambulance. And it's pretty warm here now. And I'm not sure if it's because it's Sunday. These people set up booths on Sunday or what. But look at these things. Can hardly hear that. Need a calendar? Hi. Beatles? Museo de Bella Arts. So, Museum of Fine Arts, I'm sure, but beautiful arts. Wieners. So when you come here, you should probably buy one of these. Tell me how it is. There's our guide across the street talking to our people. That's bus 3. Bus 4 is not here yet. It's very crowded out here along the river.
Can you imagine what?
See the water in the river? Maybe. Maybe not for all the people. There's a big church with graffiti all over the side of it.
Far from any metro station, metro
Look at the steeple.
So you get off the metro and you use a little.
So you're getting down on the freeway, what they call freeway, and heading out of town. We're heading to Vina del Mar on the coast. We're leaving the Casablanca Valley again. There's vineyards right there, all the way up on the hills. See that? We're going through a forest area now. Those are pine trees of some sort. This is a different way than we came. So we're headed back to the coast.
And you are a single mother and you have children and you don't have studies and you don't have a job, this is the apartment that you're going to get from the government. Okay? It's not bad. It's not a bad quality. You can see they're firm. So they're not just a, Valparaiso.
We're right now in Vina del Mar.
So these hills that are close to us are all part of Vina del Mar.
So this is Vina del Mar, which is right next to Valparaiso. But the ocean's waterfront is covered in thick fog. Once we see it. Now we're sort of in the fog. You can see it out there. So there's a guy dressed as a unicorn there. People taking pictures of things. It's a clock.
This is the famous flower clock of Vina del Mar. This one was built in the year 1962.
So we got off the bus in Vina del Mar. The ocean is right there. And we're going to see the world famous flower clock. Unicorn. And that's the world famous flower clock. And it has the correct time. And I don't know what that is, but that's a unicorn. A Spanish speaking unicorn. And do not pass. So they put this in 1962 because I think they had the World Cup here or something. Maybe that says. So we're getting close. Everyone's posing because it's world famous. Oh, secondhand. So, do you recognize that? Just in case, go uphill. In case of a tsunami. Uphill. Of course, this is Castle Hill, I think, where the castles are. That's our bus. So we're getting back on. And we're going to head to Valparaiso. There's the casino. This is the casino from the other side. Hotel Del Mar. The other side of us is the ocean.
It's actually, it looks like a ship that's underwater, but it's a building that's right at the edge of the water.
There's a castle up there. I don't know if you can see it.
This is where they'll stay. Okay?
Now we're headed to Valparaiso. There's the ocean. There are beaches here. Small ones. So this is downtown Valparaiso. Not sure if we're going to get out here or what.
As soon as we get to this next corner, if you look on your left-hand side, you're going to see a Parliament of Chile. Sorry, on your right-hand side. Okay, yes, on the right-hand
That's the
side.
Parliament building?
2 o'clock, or maybe 3 o'clock in your case. And all of this is our Parliament. It's very similar to other parliaments of the world in the sense that it has 2 chambers. It has the chamber of senators and the chamber of congressmen.
See, there's a cruise ship right there. A luxury one. See that old building? New building on top.
I'll tell you later on that there's a statue of a captain in our...
That's the Armada de Chile. French revival, maybe?
This is where the Spanish
I think he said.
arrived.
He says this is where the Spanish first arrived in Chile. Aduana Valparaiso, Monumento Nacional, 1976. So we're in Valparaiso still. There's a statue. There's the scenic eclipse dock here. There's our guide. Sotomayor Square?
Sotomayor Square. Yes, sir.
Okay. They said keep it close, but people are wandering away. So there's all sorts of things to buy here, but there's no tow car. No tow car.
Don't touch it.
Ah. Lysol. So I would call this old stuff. Like that. Hey. Oh, no tow car.
Hey Deb,
We have that same one at home.
look at this one. Look at this phonograph.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Anyway, a lot of people selling a lot of stuff here. This stuff all seems to be old. So the fire trucks have names from other countries because immigrants in the early days banded together and bought fire trucks, and then they wanted to have their name on them, you know, their country they came from. So Valparaiso was only a mile back. Once you cross over those hills, you put the houses on them, you're suddenly in the forest. And that's the first house I've seen in a mile or more. Let's 5 o'clock now. There's the ocean way out there. You can see it. So we're almost back to the ship. Of course, all aboard is 5:30, but we should make it. Gone through forests of eucalyptus here lately. Lots of eucalyptus. So I'm not sure what this is, shopping center or something. There's our ship, Sapphire Princess. So we're almost there. You see lots of flags of Chile here. A lot of people walking along the waterfront. All aboard is in 15 minutes, so I'm assuming that they're locals. So we're back into the port. And those are the tops of boats. Raise that up. So it's a little harbor that's thick with boats, and they're all colorful. There it is. Hi. Here's the luggage drop-off. Here's the wheelchair. Remember, a new cruise starts today.
Welcome back, good afternoon.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Hi.
How was your tour? All good?
It was okay. It was okay.
I don't see the water. I don't see the towels.
They've probably taken it all down.
So they're packing up because final boarding is in 5 minutes. So we're like the last tour bus back. But it's a big building. After you go through the terminal, you have to ride a bus over to the ship through the port. The ship is right there, of course. So another one rides the bus.